Bloody dog.
Was great because they didn't notice.
Let's have a hit metal stage like 4 times. I'm surprised I haven't been injured at a gig, to be honest. But like I said, that's one of the places where I will bring a knee brace because if I'm like moving around or stuff. But I'm kind of like I'm kind of lazy when it comes to gigs now. I don't really care for the whole moshing and being up at the front. I'll be like I'd rather be at the sidelines, you know, relaxing, listening to the music. I'm kind of more of a lazy concert goer now. If I still go concerts, I think one concert, it was in a place called I think it was called Sound Control or something. It kind of closed down, but it was like 2 floors and like the downstairs. The gig I went to didn't really sell very well, so I went. It was downstairs and in a small room, and it was pretty much funny because I had like the place it was so small. Like I had one arm on the bar and one arm in the mosh pit, like, and I was like third row from the band. Like it was ridiculously tiny. That ha- that hardcore show. I guess so. Like I said, it must have been about 5-6 years ago now. Went to see the Fall of Troy. The first when they first got back together, the Manchester show was had a good turnout, but then the second one when there was barely anybody there, and they were a good live band. It wasn't like they were like only good in the studio. They were good live, so I don't know why there wasn't as many people turning up. Maybe people didn't like the venue. Kind of bizarre. Cause I like that venue better than the NQ Live or whatever the fuck it was, where the ceiling is like a foot above my head and all the sweat condenses like seconds into the show. Ugh. I think Discord is lagging out for you, Crabs, because I can't hear you if you're trying to talk. So I do apologise if it seems like I'm talking over you.
I was being silent because I was listening to you.
Oh, okay. You're being too quiet. I got concerned there. I know.
I never go to concerts. You know why?
Why?
I hate people.
You hate?
Well, one of them is I really hate when people take out their cell phones to record.
Oh, that.
It just the pure hatred I have for those types of people. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going.
I've done I may have recorded a video at a concert once, but
Oh yeah,
I will say
would have
this: it
called you.
doesn't. Yeah, I will say this: it wasn't very good. Like, I wasn't a big fan of it.
Oh,
I
well,
like watching concert videos, but I hate recording them. You know, like
no
I
shit,
didn't.
it's no good. You and your little megapixel phone. Oh, it's
You know, sometimes if I'm at a festival, I'll take pictures, but I won't like do a
oh, no,
video.
taking a picture and all that. It's all right. It's
Yeah,
just
but
those people are like, I'm here, I'm cool.
nah.
And it's like,
My reasoning behind recording a video would be like, I know some people would want to go back and watch that, like who went, or like watch live shows. It's like
I
not
always
that.
thought that was shit.
Yeah, I mean, depends how hype you are for a band where But sometimes you want to see certain songs and how they sound live.
I'd rather watch a concert DVD.
Yeah, some bands don't get the privilege or the backing to make a DVD.
Could be me just being an old fart.
Yeah, probably. Like I said, I don't really like, because it took the enjoyment out of the concert for me when I was just holding my phone there, like this is. I'd rather just be drinking and dancing rather than recording.
Because my philosophy has always been it's you're basically picking up shittier audio.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's blown out. It's straight up blown out.
Yeah, because that's what's good about those professionally done concert videos, because you get all the audio lines getting fed straight to like something that's recording it. So
Yeah, plus you're getting clean audio basically.
yeah, like it's going straight from the instruments into the thing, and I guess there's a microphone set up for the dubbing the crowd and whatnot. Because you can't have a live concert without the bit of crowd noise, otherwise it just
Yeah,
feels like a BBC session or something.
completely agree. Gotta have a bit of ambiance.
Yeah. I think my favourite live concert DVD is Queen live at Wembley from 1986.
Oh, the year I was born.
Fucking old.
Oh yeah, I know. Sometimes I have to remind myself that I am old.
We still
There's
got all your
nothing
hair,
more
haven't you?
embarrassing. Oh yeah, there's nothing more embarrassing than someone in their 30s and 40s going around 20-year-olds going, "I'm still young. I'm still young." I'm like, embrace being an old fart, alright?
Fuck you. Yeah, Paul, you need to embrace being an old fuck as well. 75. Isn't that a band?
But it is embarrassing when you see people trying to like I'm still young. They're like, no, you're not.
I was bullying one of the managers or supervisors at work a few months ago because he told me that I was just like looking bored and out of it, and he was like, "Come on, you need more enthusiasm." I'm like, "I've fucking been here for 7 years. Like, why would I be fucking enthusiastic about anything?" And he said, "Oh, I've been here 20 years and I've still got enthusiasm." I'm like, 20 years?
You're retarded.
Fuck that. I said,
You should
fuck
have
that.
said you're on the spectrum.
No, cool. To a supervisor, that's a bit much. No, no. I said to him, like, "Fucking hell, you're old." He went, "Fuck, I know I'm not." I went, "Fuck off. You managed staff that weren't even alive when you started working here." Like, and he just looked. He just had like a moment of clarity and just looked at the floor and just walked away.
Can't.
Like I could,
That's
I
a
could
mic
never
drop.
do that.
That's a mic drop. Oh, that's a mic drop right there.
Like, and that's what I mean. Like, I could not work at I couldn't be a manager at a place. Or like, if I worked at this company for like 20 years and then they gave me a managerial role, I could not do it because like the idea of like having people working for me that weren't even alive when I started, it just feels depressing.
Oh well, the fact that it's soul destroying at the same time.
Yeah, just a bunch of annoying little kids, and I'm like, fucking hell. I feel like a school teacher with these little shits running around not doing their jobs.
That may or may not be on cocaine.
No, half the managers are on
Or
cocaine anyway.
Yeah, but they're smart enough to get away with it.
Most of the time. Besides, what amount of money these shift managers get paid, they can afford a coke addiction. What else are they going to spend all that extra money on?
I don't know. Hookers come to mind.
Oh no, some of these shift managers were like scouting girls on the shop floor The fucking dirty bastards.
Oh, those type of wankers.
Yeah, the internet. Yeah, my old manager Darren got caught doing cocaine, but he was stupid about it because he just shoved his head in his locker and did a line, and someone saw him. He didn't like go anywhere, any like secluded corner, or did it like in the toilet, manager toilets or anything. He just went up to his locker that everyone that's like along with the because his locker was with all the worker bees as well. He just shoved his head in his locker and just went and fucking. Ugh. That he did that himself, and he was a good manager. I miss working for Darren. He was cool. Of course, he was on. You could tell he was on cocaine with how much running around he did.
Well, that's why he was good for.
Yeah, he was a good. He was a good manager. Just a bad,
You all
bad
should be
drug,
on
de-
it.
drug. He was just a bad. He was just bad at taking drugs, apparently.
You get those fucking deliveries up if you're all on it.
Exactly. We're still getting our next day deliveries out on time. We're all good.
Yeah, but you can do twice as much.
Oh dear. I'll tell you what. Ever since Brexit happened, my company we got fucked 6 ways till Sunday when it came to like sending parcels out to Europe.
How much
God.
taxes do you have to pay now?
Well, that's the thing. We don't. Because they didn't prepare for it at all. They just like sat on their hands until it actually happened. Then they realised, oh shit! Now we've got all these parcels that can't go out until like they get processed, and basically added like two. It was basically a ball ache, and it stopped us from getting a lot of orders out on time. But the workaround they've come up with now, it seems, is they just pick a load of items and then throw them onto a wagon and send them to a warehouse in the other or into a
proxy.
depot. A depot, yeah, and they all get sorted out into parcels over there. So that way, instead of like paying money for a load of individual orders for customers, they just put all the items for each customer order into one pot, send it off into Europe, or organize organize all the items into orders, and then send them out that way. Which is what they should have come up with in the first place, but my company is one of them. They're very reactive and not proactive, so a lot of shit goes wrong really quick, and you have to sit on it for about a few months before someone does anything about it.
I didn't read that much about the Brexit thing. I know the companies were pissed off. That's about it.
Yeah, because they have to pay more money to like move
For
shit
workers.
from place to place. Well, I don't think the
All
workers are getting paid more. It's just that you have to pay for exports and imports.
All I heard was you had a shitload of people from Poland. What's the other third
Romania.
world country in Europe?
Not
Romania.
I was gonna say that's not third world.
Oh,
I don't. Is it third world?
From
I don't
what
know.
people said, yeah. If you have a look at their hospital system, it's third world. There's a couple streamers there's one streamer I follow that's from Romania, and he's like, if you ever get sick here, take a bus somewhere else, if you can. It's
Okay.
literally they store you in some really bad mold infested basement, basically. It's not the 1950s, but the tiles have fallen off the wall.
It's grim.
And you have to bribe the doctors to actually fix you. Because all the ones who are good enough, they all go to England and Germany. So they're stuck with all the shit ones. And they're basically like, give me $100. If you don't, we'll just maybe let you live.
We'll let you live, but we're gonna take a kidney.
I mean, like, we'll give you the most barest of the barest treatment. And that usually has a higher death toll, so.
Yeah, no wonder because we do have a
'Cause
lot
that's
of
all
Romanians
yeah.
working in our company, but it's kind of
Yeah,
dried
so
up
that's
now.
all I heard. Yeah, it's kind of like they took our jobs!
Oh yeah, more or less. Well, people say that, but it's like West literally
It
hires
was true,
anybody.
wasn't it? But I think it
It's
was true, wasn't it?
not super true. I mean, to be fair, like
Oops.
the place I work literally hires anybody like through agency. So like you could be like straight out of school and go and work there. You know, it just so happens that there's people if people come off the boat and need a job. I mean, it's a good place to start. Got a lot of people from all
Yeah,
over the world. Asia, Africa, Europe.
but I didn't know why. I didn't understand because the way the Euro worked was fucking you guys over hardcore.
Well, I always thought the
It's like,
euro was
like
stupid. Like having the idea of having a currency. Oh yeah, I guess one currency for the entire world, or an entire continent. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense on paper, but
it was designed to fuck workers over. Because what do you call it? I think it was Italy and Greece and all that. They got royally fucked over on the when they switched over to the euro.
yeah, because they've been in debt for God knows how long, haven't they?
Oh yeah, but they basically had to pay the equivalent of Germany when they were like they got no money.
Or like post World War One Germany, just like give us all your money. Uh oh,
So I understand why people were pissed about it.
what the hell? I thought I pulled out my missile. Oh God.
Yeah, because basically all we heard over here is people who voted for Brexit are racist. That's all you need to know.
Well, some of them were, but like that doesn't.
Oh yeah,
There was a lot of
there was a
like, took our
comment, yeah,
jobs. And I was like, and some of them were
but it
like,
was
yeah,
kind of
we don't
yeah.
like
Well, you don't
Europe.
want them any in the first place,
Yeah, because people were
but I
like
really think there was
migrate, like
that.
people were like walking into Europe, like literally walking, getting like passports and stuff, and then you use the EU to come here rather than like a direct like work visa to England or something like that. They were just like, I don't know. I don't know I don't know the details because I don't pay attention to politics in general. But
Yeah, I don't really pay that much attention to England or the EU to be honest. I just liked when Boris Johnson got in, and because he looks like a tosser. I don't know any of his politics. He just looks like a wanker.
I think yeah. Well, that's pretty much been our prime ministers for the past 30 years. Just wankers in office. I don't know.
I mean, we're no different.
Oh no, no.
All I know is Germany's got all the money apparently.
When did
That's
that
all I
happen?
know.
They were poor. They lost 2 world wars and they can and they're still like one of the most richest countries in Europe. But they have that. I guess they're known for their efficiency, aren't they, and hard work.
Yeah, they put it to good use this time.
Not powering up the machine for the Fourth Reich or whatever the hell.
They did it to make money. So the other way.
They pay 40% tax. They must have some good education and healthcare, right? I know, like, doesn't Sweden pay like 50% tax or something ridiculously high like that? Like, Sweden's apparently a good country for like school and healthcare and all sorts of stuff.
They also got very attractive women.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's all I kind of care about. Can I get it? Oh, I just got it. Get up, get up, there we go. Oh, that was bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, you say way better than there. It doesn't take much. I mean, they keep saying they want to get rid of the NHS, but they're not going to reduce the taxes, are they? They're probably going to keep the taxes the same. So where's that extra money going?
It's always good to have public healthcare.
I think public health. I mean, I think it comes under human rights. You know what I mean? Like the right
Because
the right to not die in the fucking street. You know.
America's a warning sign. Never follow America. It's my personal philosophy.
No one wants to pay for it though.
I'd rather a shitty free healthcare system where you have to wait a couple months versus paying $100,000 for a knee surgery.
Well, if nobody wants to pay, maybe they should we should introduce an opt-in, opt-out. If people want to go NHS, by all means do so. If people want to go private, then they can cut ties with the NHS and go private. Hey, Kit Kat. Meatball out. Oh, obviously meatball everywhere. America? Well, no, America doesn't have public health care.
Oh, they do for old people.
Yeah, but that's if the people are lucky enough to get old.
True.
I remember, like, I reminded them, I was at my girlfriend's place a couple weeks ago, and we had the TV on. Fucking daytime television, like, most of the adverts are about people over 50 or 60 and retirement plans and, you know, leaving shit behind and funeral plan advert. Like, that's what all the commercials were, like, about retirement and dying. It was fucking depressing. And it was every ad break.
I watched the American ones. Are you constipated from your meth addiction or your opiates?
Yeah,
Try this laxative.
It was about two. It was about two, but yeah. Some life. Cremation was the one. Like, yeah, so I think it was Sun Life. Oh, by the way, KitKat, I've been streaming Fallout 4 Nuka World, and you've been missing it. But I have highlighted it and put it on YouTube, so. I think I got like both arc pistol challenges done, like real quick there. Like a handful of matches, unlike Incisor with its bloody I don't know how that took forever.
Great thing about having everything streamed over the internet, you don't have to watch ads anymore.
Yeah, that's why I don't have TV at my house. I just use the internet. Because we have that TV license bullshit as well.
I did
Right.
read that they're trying to make convert that to the internet. For
Oh yeah, they're trying to force people to pay a TV license if they live stream on like watch live TV on internet.
yeah, I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna know if I'm doing that or not?
Yeah, they keep telling me that they're going to come around my house and confirm that I don't need a TV license, but they never do. They just send me a letter saying, "Yeah, we confirmed it." I'm like, "Did you? What you do? Fucking go up to my house with a bloody device with a little satellite dish scanning my house or something? Like, what's going on?"
I think they'll just do it so you hope you don't notice. It's like, yeah, I don't know how much do you have to pay a year?
I don't know. I didn't really look into it. You already have to pay for a license if you have a PC. I don't fucking have to pay a license because I haven't paid a license for
Well,
7 years.
technically you do. They just have to figure out if you're using it or not.
Well, they haven't figured it out, and I don't use it anyway. So what the hell do I have to worry about? You already have to pay the license. Well, I haven't for 5 years, so there's that.
Well, when you die, they'll take it out of your estate.
I'll be fucking being buried, lowered into the ground in an IKEA box or something.
To make money back, they'll just taxiderm you and,
Oh god.
and have you as an autumn. For the rest of your life, you just be a doorman. Yeah, bag holder.
A bag. Oh, the blue bag. Chop me up and put me in a bag.
Alrighty then. I'll still be watching.
Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure. Have a good
Oh,
meal.
well, that's the second lie you told me.
Oh, always a pleasure.
Alright, bye.
All right, good.